Studio at What's On Your Mind Radio.com. Probably our funnest segment of the entire week, Wednesdays at 10 o'clock, because it's not only our opportunity to kind of take a break because, well, the callers call in, drive the show because of our guest, Congressman Kevin Cramer, kind enough to take time out of his busy schedule each and every week to listen to what you in North Dakota have to say on a variety of issues. Congressman, welcome to the program.
It's good to be with you. I'm in a little unusual spot today compared to usual where I usually call from because I'm in the Minneapolis airport. So if you hear weird noises, I don't panic. I'm okay. I have a 11:15 flight I have to get on to go back to Bismarck. So
well, hurry up and get home. I know a lot of other congressional delegations they've left Washington already. Why were you in Washington a little bit longer getting work done?
Well, actually, there's plenty of work to be done in Washington. There's plenty of work to be done everywhere. But I've actually been down in Oklahoma the last couple of days speaking to oil and gas folks. First up in Tulsa for a couple of speeches, and then down in Oklahoma City last evening or late yesterday afternoon, and then wrapped up my time in Oklahoma City last night by having dinner with our friend Harold Ham at Mickey Mantle's Steakhouse. So it was a little bit of pleasure, a lot of work, and
I hear some good steaks down there. I've heard good things about that place.
oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's great food and great service, and it's a very interesting little, not little, it's quite a large place. I think Scott's probably been there. It's dedicated, of course, to the legacy of one of America's most popular sports personalities, Mickey Mantle.
Quick question before we get into the real questions, the meat of the program. Sorry about that. Prime rib, porterhouse, T-bone, ribeye, or New York strip?
Well, I'm a ribeye person. I like that little bit of extra fat. Gives some flavor.
That was the question everybody was dying to know.
Yes.
Since you mentioned spending some time with Harold and other oil and gas players down there in Oklahoma, I'm curious what's on their mind? What's keeping them up at night these days?
So it's got a couple of things, Scott, that are really, really big for the oil and gas industry right now. For a long time, it was there's some the move with comprehensive tax reform. They're concerned about certain deductions, business deductions, how that's going to play out in a comprehensive bill. Because like other industries, they have certain intangible costs that are able to be deducted in the year in which they're incurred, and they're worried about losing that deduction in some sort of reform. So that's been pretty big. But the new biggest thing has been the Endangered Species Act and the overzealous way in which sage grouse and prairie chickens and other birds, sparrows even, are protected to the point where all types of development, including agriculture and, of course, oil and gas development, comes to a halt whenever a bird might potentially be in harm's way. And it's like a lot of the regulations right now that are being overzealously enforced, this one's got them very, very concerned. So I'm here in the earful on that. Of course, sitting on the Natural Resources Committee that has jurisdiction over those agencies and those issues, I especially hear a lot about it. So that's really sort of the main topic when I was down in both Tulsa and Oklahoma City.
How do you, as a member of Congress, that's obviously an issue where you've got the executive branch that would deal with it. I mean, do you go in with the different guidelines? How do you tackle it?
That's a great question. We do it in a number of ways. We use whatever leverage we can, of course, as influencers through especially hearings, oversight hearings. In fact, we just scheduled an oversight hearing, two of them with the Natural Resources Committee, one in Casper, Wyoming, and one in Billings, Montana, that will no doubt involve some folks from the Bakken. So, and I forget the dates of that, but it's coming up in the week of Labor Day. So we'll be out there hearing from farmers, ranchers, energy producers on the issue. And by doing that, you bring the agency heads and those that are implementing the laws to the front. I mean, you sort of shine the spotlight of transparency on it. And when you're only one of the two chambers of the Congress, you don't have the presidency. Sometimes that's the most you can do. But then beyond that, we passed legislation like we did last week, the RAINS Act, as an example.
if you have any questions or comments for Congressman Kevin Cramer. And let's go to Mark in Grand Forks. What's on your mind today?
Yes, Congressman Cramer, I'm sure you've heard or seen the clip of Obama saying that his energy policies would cause energy costs to skyrocket. If you haven't seen it, you can find it at my website, standupforyourrights.me. Anyway, when he made that video, and you watch the clip, you'll notice that he did not mention particulates, he did not mention regional haze, he did not mention sulfur emissions. He talked specifically about CO2 emissions, meaning the gas that I emit every time I speak or exhale and the gas that every plant needs to live. That's the only thing he mentioned. And in 2009, the EPA passed a ruling which said that CO2 emissions are a danger to human health. But yet I've never heard you mention or challenge, or any other North Dakota elected official mention or challenge the 2009 EPA ruling, which says CO2, again, is a danger to human health, and is now being used to cap CO2 emissions from coal plants. Why have you not challenged that most harmful ruling to the coal industry that Obama has said will cause energy costs to skyrocket? Well, first of all, Mark, of course I've seen the clip, and not only did he say that they would skyrocket, he said necessarily have to skyrocket. I mean, he was quite emphatic and quite clear about it. And you're right, it was in the context of CO2. But let's not forget that CO2 was not only moved by the EPA to be a danger to human health. It was a Supreme Court of the United States ruling that determined it to be a quote pollutant, which is under the Clean Air Act, which is what really puts CO2 in a category that made the type of sort of direct, if you will, opposition much more difficult, from a scientific standpoint. Having said that, greenhouse gas emissions, just like some of the other particulate and NOx and the other emissions that are part of the war on coal, it really is just one more of the many, many, many things that Barack Obama and his administration, whether it's Department of Energy or Secretary of Energy, Secretary of the EPA, Secretary of the Department of the Interior, and it doesn't matter who they are, whether it was Lisa Jackson or now Secretary McCarthy or which energy or Interior Secretary it was or is, they all sing from the very same songbook. It's one thing after another after another after another, and it's the overzealous rulemaking and then the enforcement of the rules. And not even just the rules. Here's the thing, and we've had many hearings on these topics, including the Science-Based Technology Committee. And I'll check out your website, Mark, and in all honesty, there might be an opportunity for an oversight hearing specifically on this in the Science Committee. We just had one on, in fact, the fracking investigation in the Science Committee a couple of weeks ago, where we're able to dig into not so much the policy or the politics, but specifically onto the science. In fact, we just subpoenaed last week for the first time in over 21 years. The Science-Based Technology Committee agreed to issuing a subpoena to the EPA for their data on which they've been making some of these rules, especially related to the Clean Air Act. So there's plenty of activity going on to try and get to the bottom of the greenhouse gas as well as some of the other issues. But I will look specifically at the CO2 issue, see if there's not an opportunity for another hearing, a specific hearing on oversight in the Science Committee.
Congressman, you mentioned subpoenaing some EPA information. Where's that sitting right now?
Well, it was a brutal fight, I can tell you that, in the committee. The Democrats fought it at every turn because they just simply do not want this administration to be embarrassed. Here's what it's all about. The EPA comes out with these rulemakings related to the Clean Air Act, and specifically the Clean Air Act in this case, and yet they never provide us with the raw data that helps us draw their conclusion. And they provide a lot of data and a lot of analysis, but they also use data from organizations like
Kevin, hold that thought. We're up against the break. We'll come back with more of the answer and other calls. Wait for this on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Find the easy links at whatsonyourmindradio.com. Start your journey to health and wellness today with Youngevity. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Hennen. You've heard the ads for Youngevity. You've heard the stories. I have too. I've dug into this a little bit, and I tell you what, this company, this product really excites me. Talk to folks who work at losing weight, bodies literally starving for minerals and trace elements as well as key vitamins, and then they found Youngevity. and hundreds of products, but these three are very key to immediate success. You'll see the changes in the way you look, feel, and in your appetite almost immediately. So let's get started on a journey to better health and better wellness today. Flagfamily.com. Click the longevity link to find out more and get started. Flagfamily.com longevity link.
KeepItLocal.com, the Northland's most respected auto shopping website for over 10 years. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a car, truck, SUV, or boat, KeepItLocal.com keeps it simple. With hundreds of dealers and private sellers, our inventory changes daily. We are the source for finding your next auto or power sport item. Remember, KeepItLocal.com. We keep it simple. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Due to EV standards mandating clean air regulation. Cenex has raised the bar as a fuel provider. Have you tried the new oxygenated gasoline with 89% octane? It contains 10% premium gas to make it an 89% octane gasoline rating. This new 89% blend from Cenex is less expensive than pure premium gas, but gives you some of the premium gas benefits. Premium grade gas that's not at a premium gas price. The all-new 89% octane rated oxygenated gasoline at Cenex in Bismarck, Dickinson, Lincoln, Mandan, and Sterling. No matter where the breaking news is, no matter where the dangerous weather is, iHeartRadio brings you unique local coverage. 1,500 live stations across the country. So stay informed and have peace of mind knowing your family is safe no matter where you are. On your smartphone or tablet, get the free app at iHeartRadio.com. And check out iHeartRadio Talk for your favorite news, talk, entertainment, and sports shows.
ignore
obligation to regulate it rather than regulating it where warranted. And I think that is where the crux of that phrase lies. Let's get back to the phone calls. Congressman we lost Court. Bob in Fergus Falls. What's on your mind today?
Yourself available, Kevin. I hope you spend 15 minutes on this question, too. We hear a lot about medicinal marijuana and after the fact pain, to help with pain and such things. And I'm not an advocate for legalizing marijuana, but I would like to know if you know of, or would you advocate more monies going towards, or some monies going towards alternative therapies for cancer. Remedies that have been known for 100 years are pretty much squelched by the medical establishment. Not that they don't do great work, but in this area, there's only a few things that are tried, and we, the public, want to know that we're being fought for on other fronts too, like to cure cancer. So all they have to listen.
And I didn't hear the first half of what Bob was saying. For some reason, I might not make a connection. But as I understand it, his basic point was, are we doing enough, or is the government doing enough, if anything, to explore or to fund the research into alternative medications for cancer? And I have to admit, I don't know whether they are not. I find his question interesting, and frankly, I've actually contemplated to some degree from time to time myself. This issue is when you watch, some of the PBS, you see some of the other cancer treatment centers from around the country that aren't anywhere near Bismarck or Fargo or Lina, or things in the Tioga. You have, sometimes I wonder what else is out there. And so I guess I don't have a very good answer for Bob right now, but I'll check into it, Bob, as you're listening at Fergus Falls, and we'll check into it and try to have something for you next time I'm on, specifically to what kind of grant money or what kind of research dollars funded by the government go to encourage the type of research you're talking about. I think that's worth exploring. I appreciate the question. I just wish I had a more thorough answer for you today.
Scott at Bismarck, your question for Congressman Kevin Cramer.
I think there's only one word that the House needs to know about the EPA, any of these rogue IRS, and I call them rogue groups that are running this country. Because Congress don't run the country, these bureaucracies do. And it's defund. Defund. They still go back to my civics classes, social studies classes. The House of Representatives spends the money. And I don't understand. And I'm sick of hearing that we have all these committee hearings and they give us no answers. Before you even bring them in, I don't know why we're not subpoenaing all their information, because they're all never given to us. Who runs the country? The IRS and the EPA, or the House of Representatives, the Senate, and the executive branch? I know we don't have the executive branch, we don't have the Senate, but we do have the House. People gave us the House for that reason. I want to read 2 comments on another post. Please don't fund Obamacare. Sign Senator Mike Lee's letter vowing to oppose it. We can keep the good part of Obamacare, but let's do it right. Not a 2,400-page bill nobody read and few understand. Please, before it is too late. That's just a lady on one of Holden's Facebook site, and there's hundreds of other.
Sure. Okay, a number of things there. One, let's start with EPA and defund, because I think Scott's getting to the point where I was talking earlier, that after you do certain things, then the last resort you always have in the Congress is, of course, the funding mechanism. We actually, in our budget, when we pick up their appropriation, the budget is going to propose a 34% cut in the EPA. A third of the agency, and while it should be perhaps even more, that's massive, and they won't stand for it.
Congressman, we're up against the break again. Hold that thought. 701-258-0550, 1-800-228-0550. The word from Washington, your comments with Congressman Kevin Cramer coming up next. We want to know what's on your mind. So call and tell us at 800-228-0550 or 701-258-0550.
Frack water recycling by Green Technologies. Now more than ever, water is integral to the success of oil and gas operations. Demands for increased environmental stewardship highlight the need for 100% recycling of flowback and produced waters. Green Technologies does it. If the well site location is remote, result, the challenges and costs of sourcing and disposing of waters becomes even greater, further underscoring the need to recycle water on location. Green Technologies doesn't. They're the leaders in crack water recycling, using a mobile filter press to provide on-site water treatment to effectively do the job better than anyone. Green Technologies, providing consistently clean, recycled flowback and produced waters. They're also the exclusive distributor of Drill and Dry, the best all-natural absorbent product specially produced for the oil field applications. Call them today for more at 855-246-4312. 855-246-4312, or go online at Technologies at gtmwt.com.
Get with Jay. It's time to check in with Jay Wadler over at ENG Lending. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, friends, listeners. I've been doing a lot of refinancing where the clients are terming down. What do I mean? Traditional mortgages, a 30-year mortgage, they're terming down and cutting their years of obligation in half, going to a 15-year mortgage, and also getting rid of other debt like credit cards, vehicles, fifth wheel, campers, vehicle payments. Also a lot of clients are taking extra money out and sticking it back into the house. We have a lot of appreciation in the market, and for the current homeowners right now, it's not working harder for your money, it's working smarter with your money. Got a lot of clients that are terming down, paying off some other debt, and they're actually saving on a monthly basis by $200, $300, $400, $500 or more a month, making life simple again for them and their family, and debt eliminating even sooner. So what a perfect world. Everything starts with a free confidential consultation. Remember, we're a member FDIC Eco Housing Lender. All we talk about is fixed interest rates, no prepayment penalties. 250-8166. That's 250-8166. Locally, Dickinson office 701-456-LOAN or 701-456-5626. And up north, 577-LOAN or 577-5626 for the Williston area. Again, 250-8166. That's 250-8166. Everybody out there, have a great day.
Jay, before I let you go, you got about 15 seconds. Tell me what's your prediction. Being a former captain of UND football team, what are the Sioux going to do this year?
I will say they'll probably be fourth or third in the Big Sky.
All right, thank you very much. Jay Wadler over at ENG Lending on KFYR 5. Okay, the Sioux, my friend.
S-U-E? Is that how that one's spelled? Yeah, there you go.
Congressman Kevin Cramer taking your calls at 800-228-0550, 701-258-0550. Email questions always welcome as well. Studio at what'sonyourmindradio.com. This half hour brought to you by Green Technologies. Now more than ever, water is integral to the success of oil and gas operations, and there's demands for increased environmental stewardship, highlighting the need for 100% recycling of flowback and produced waters. The pros are Green Technologies. Find out more about them at gtmwt.com, gtmwt.com, or call 855-246-4312. Okay, Scott and Bismarck had a question on defund. You started on EPA and how that effort's go ahead and pick up from there. And Alan South Fargo's next, then another Chris and Bismarck.
Okay, so if we will take up this budget, we'll cut it 34%. Obviously, the Senate's not going to put up with that, and we're going to have a fight as always, and we'll keep up the fight. But beyond that, what I think we have to acknowledge, understand is the EPA. If we cut them 99%, they still have these rules out there. And one of the things we have to remember is that, by and large, the EPA has not been able to finalize very many of, if any, of the rules that are killing our industry today. But they're having the same impact simply by proposing them. Just like last week we had a hearing on the street buffer zone rule for the Department of the Interior relating to coal mine reclamation. This is a rule that was finalized. Imagine this, finalized in 2008. In 2009, Barack Obama decided it wasn't good enough, reopened it, and it got some of his friends at the Sierra Club to sue over the rule, and they've been messing with it ever since then without even a proposed rule yet. But it has the same impact as the rule because as long as these rules are unsettled, they create the uncertainty which keeps investment from taking place. So it's not simply a matter of defunding the agencies. We have real serious policy have enough members of both the House and the Senate and the President to undo a lot of, and I would agree with Scott's characterization, rogue agencies and their rulemaking. Having said that, we still have to be working on the agencies. And should we be fortunate enough to have a House, a Senate, and a President at some point soon, hopefully, then you're going to really see the challenge and the courage of the Republican Party on display to see if they're really willing to do the kinds of things that need to be done to roll back these agencies. And on top of that, you guys, the sue and settle mentality or technique that's taking place, and a lot of it is, again, with the EPA and the Department of the Interior and other regulatory bodies, where the far left groups, environmental groups, sue the administration, their friends, and then they settle out of court. So we've passed legislation in the House that prevents that as well, that requires these settlements to be done in broad daylight and under the scrutiny of the public eye, because at this point they're done oftentimes in a judge's chamber, and they have the same effect of law without the people that are actually being impacted by them having anything to say about them. So we have serious policy problems beyond the funding issues, frankly, won't even settle.
Let's move on to the callers, 701-258-0550, 1-800-228-0550, or email the studio at whatsonyourmindradio.com. Your chance to talk with Congressman Kevin Cramer, your comments, your questions. Let's go to Hal in South Fargo. Hal, what's on your mind today?
Hi, Kevin. Kind of getting back to the environment and EPA and so on. We might be getting into a position where we're cleaning up the environment too much. I've got a big maple tree in my yard and talked to horticulturists about it, and they've had to add iron and sulfur to the soil in order to keep it going. I talked to my brother about it a few years back, and he said, well, yeah, we have to do the same thing to soybeans in the field now, because we used to have all these smokestack industries around that spewed the what we call pollution out, and all the vegetation absorbed them and flourished. And we're might be in danger of losing a lot of vegetation we have, getting things too clean.
Well, that's an interesting point that Hal makes. I'm not smart enough or read out science to know how much validity it has, but it certainly is a logical argument conclusion, I would think. But there were certainly trees here before we had smokestacks. Although I don't think the crops were anywhere nearly as good. But at any rate, interesting point.
Good luck with that tree, Hal. Thanks. Chris in Bismarck, you're next on What's on Your Mind for Congressman Kevin Cramer at 800-228-0550. Go ahead.
Hi, Congressman Cramer. I really appreciate that you take the time out to speak with us. The reason why I'm calling today is I'd like you to address the fact that the Public Service Administration within the legislature that the White House has now subsidizing staffers in Congress's Obamacare to the tune of 75% or $5,000 to $11,000 a year. These people make $70,000 to $174,000 a year, and it's too expensive for them. I'm sorry, but my wife and I make $80,000 a year combined. If one person is making $70,000 a year, and it's too expensive for them, how expensive is it going to be for me? I know I've looked into the law. My wife and I have $80,000 a year. We'll only qualify for a 20% subsidy. How do you guys get? I mean, I'm not accusing you, but how can they get 75% off?
How? It is an interesting dilemma, and I wrote a letter actually opposing any move to remove members of Congress, congressional staffers from the exchange. And I have to say, this is sort of a new development that was taking place as we were leaving last week, where the administration had requested the House administration and the congressional administration to look into this issue, and their concern is, of course, the brain drain. But what's interesting about this, Chris, is the argument is so interesting because, of course, the very people that pushed this on you, and I'm glad that I wasn't one of them, are now seeing the negative impacts of it with their own staff and with their own membership. And I think there's something sort of quirky about government service that probably highlights it and enhances it a little bit more. I don't know for sure. But here's what I would say. salaries that we pay our employees comes from the same pocket, the same pot of money that pays for rent, that pays for travel, that, pays for office supplies. If you want to reprioritize, maybe it's okay that you do that. That's what every business person or every employer has to do. I do get concerned, however, when all of a sudden the federal government puts in extra money. But here's the good news in it all. Perhaps there is becoming an awareness, even among those who support Obamacare, that it's unworkable. And I can tell you that to some degree this little incident, I think, is going to have some long-term value. Because remember, a couple of weeks ago, 35 Democrats voted with every Republican in the House for an extension of the individual mandate. 22 Democrats voted with every Republican in the House for a one-year extension of the individual mandate. Those numbers of disgruntled and concerned Democrats is going to grow. And every time one of these issues comes up and they see the political backfire of it, and I'm sure they're getting it all at home right now, Chris, just like I am, that people are outraged by this and they ought to be. When we come back, we're going to take up a continuing resolution, that extend the government for however long, and better than that, we're going to come up on a debt ceiling increase. And those are our opportunities as the majority of the minority, if you will, or the minority of the majority. It's going to be our opportunity to leverage a few things in hopefully fund a good chunk of this Obamacare so that we can get some reality. So all these things are sort of adding to that argument. But I'm with you. I'm very, very concerned about some sort of a carve-out. But at the same time, it's a great example of what's wrong with this law.
Well, one thing is, okay, I mean, I've actually sat down and I actually read, a good portion of the bill. And in 2014, or was it 2014 or 2015, the actually soldiers, active duty soldiers, are going to have to serve.
Most congressional staffers make more like 40. A lot of money, but they're also very young. But here's the interesting thing, Chris, and you sound like you're pretty young as well. It's young people who are getting hit the hardest by Obamacare. Young, healthy people who don't even have the option of getting, say, a high deductible sort of, catastrophic coverage anymore because Barack Obama and Obamacare require you to get Cadillac coverage and pay for it. So some, say, a 26, 27-year-old congressional staffer or a member employee of yours that's single and healthy, their health care premium suddenly goes up $1,000 a month under this plan. That reality is being felt by members of Congress and committee staffers and others in the government because guess what? Most congressional staffers are young, single people.
Congressman, we're coming up against the break. We got to take a break. Chris, thanks for the phone call. Jeff, Jerry, John, Mark, all of you coming up next for Congressman Cramer on What's on Your Mind, 701-258-0550, 1-800-228-0550. Serving the Northern Plains, this is What's on Your Mind. Back to more of your calls straight ahead. If you need a building for any reason, you need Bach and Bruce. We're talking hangars. Yeah, as in put airplanes in them. We're talking industrial uses. We're talking garages, workshops, trucking, agriculture, horse barns, arenas, storage buildings, warehouse. They built churches. They built schools. They built fire and police stations. And guess what? If you call them and get a free quote, you're going to see why thousands and thousands of people in the Bakken every day are finding out why legacy steel buildings are the industry leader in providing superior quality, service, and durability at the most competitive prices. But here's the deal. Everybody tells you that, right? It sounds like a sales pitch. Call Bach and Bruce, Bruce Anchor, and the team at Legacy Steel Buildings. 800-237-9620. Bruce and his brother Wayne and their family have been building buildings in this part of the world forever. They'll help you out.
years. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a car, truck, SUV, or boat, KeepItLocal.com keeps it simple. With hundreds of dealers and private sellers, our inventory changes daily. We are the source for finding your next auto or power sport item. Remember, KeepItLocal.com. We keep it simple.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
No matter where the breaking news is, no matter where the dangerous weather is, iHeartRadio brings you unique local coverage. 1,500 live stations across the country. So stay informed and have peace of mind knowing your family is safe no matter where you are. On your smartphone or tablet, get the free app at iHeartRadio.com. And check out iHeartRadio Talk for your favorite news, talk, entertainment, and sports shows. Think carrying 10 or 20 pounds of extra weight isn't much? We went to a park, handed 10 and 20 pound sandbags to people aged 45 to 60, and asked if we could follow them around. 10 pounds makes a big difference.
I'm carrying this around? It's an eye-opener.
A few extra pounds each year can cause joint pain and lead to serious chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease.
Kind of makes me want to cry because I think this is the amount of weight I need to lose from my body.
It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. And a lot of those aches and pains we blame on aging could actually be caused by extra weight.
I feel it in my legs, my knees, now my back.
It's a lot of extra weight to carry around.
Really does creep up without your knowing.
You'd think that it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but it does. It really, really does. Wouldn't you like to drop that weight and stop picking up more? Visit hhs.gov/1 pound at a time to find out how. Because while obesity happens 1 pound at a time, so does preventing it. This is a life changer. Brought to you by HHS and NIH.
If you're looking for a dedicated employee who's highly trained or a veteran looking for a job, KFYR Radio is leading the iHeartRadio Show Your Stripes movement to support hiring vets. ShowYourStripes.org is a website that connects veterans with employers and helps local businesses find candidates with the best training. Hire smart. Hire vets. Website powered by military.com and by monster.com. It's 61 degrees and clear in Minot at this hour. Light winds, Bismarck 63, Fargo 63, Grand Forks 63, Jamestown 64, Williston 58, Tioga 61, Dickinson 64. A little check around the region weather-wise and how we're doing. Final segment of our talk radio town hall here in Washington with Congressman Kevin Cramer. This is a short segment, so we'll go lightning round to get everybody in here. Quick questions, quick answers. Jeff and Beulah for Congressman Cramer. Go ahead.
Yeah, 80% of the time I agree with you, but I couldn't disagree with you more on your last answer. And here's why. It is tax dollars, whether it's new dollars or not new dollars. John Smith takes his own money, builds a business, builds it up. He decides whether he wants to subsidize his employees 100% or 0% based on whether his profits are allowed to do it. If you haven't noticed, the government's broke. They don't have extra profits to subsidize the group 72%. So it's wrong. And here's another reason why. Here's a guy on Holden's site, 42-hour work week he was getting before Obamacare. He got cut to a 30-hour work week. That's a 28% pay cut this guy took. Do you tell him that it's okay that tax dollars are subsidizing one group over another? It's wrong.
Hey, I don't disagree entirely with what you're saying, except there's one point. Let's remember that government employees aren't welfare recipients. In other words, they're providing a service and they're working 70 or 80 hours a week. I think a boss, whether it's a supervisor, in a congressional office or the White House or in a plant, when they have their budget and the government doesn't create money. In other words, the government doesn't produce a good or product that creates a profit, and it ought to be lean with work a midnight deal where they and their friends don't have to be subject to it. So I've been on record supporting or opposing this measure and opposing attempts to have a carve-out for public employees, except that I'm always open to discussing it.
Let's go to Jerry and Williston. Jerry, what's on your mind for Congressman Kevin Cramer today?
Well, I got to say about the same thing as that other gentleman just said. But I want to say this again, and I've done this before. Many, many people have, and we get the same act. Go ahead and kill a volunteer in the House. Force people to make a roll call vote, so they're going to have to stand up for that vote when they run for re-election. Granted, the Senate might kill it, but that's fine. Make them take a roll call vote. Make them people stand up and say, I want this bill when the vast majority of American people don't want it. Kill the bill.
Yeah, well, we've done that 40 times now in the House. The most recent time was last week, where we passed a bill with a roll call vote. Everybody's on the record to remove to prohibit the IRS from carrying out Obamacare. One of the problems we have with Obamacare is that it's an entitlement now. It is automatic mandatory spending, just like Social Security and Medicare is. So how you do it, you have to be somewhat careful. But in terms of the actual straight up votes opposing Obamacare, there are many roll calls on that, and you're starting to see more Democrats come over to our side on these roll calls. That's why people who say we're tired of you always voting to repeal it. I'm saying, hey, every vote's going to be a little bit bigger, and Democrats are starting to figure this thing out, so we have to stay after it. Our next big opportunity, I think, comes with the debt ceiling increase. That's when we have the most leverage to try and get some more Democrats, and maybe, Jerry, maybe even some Democrats in the Senate to go along with it. But there'll be plenty of record.
Squeeze in an email question here. Why is the House leadership delaying the start of a Farm Bill Conference Committee?
Well, they're delaying it because we're not in session until the first week or the second week of September. I believe we'll take up the second half of the Farm Bill that very first week. We're back. Whether it passes or doesn't pass, we'll send it to Conference Committee. And the goal, I think, is still to have a Farm Bill done by September 30th.
Kevin, a lot of people are pointing at the Senate and saying that they got their conferees in line. Why did the House not get their conferees in line? Senator Hoeven explained it to me that he thought it was because of the nutrition program wanting to be voted on first. Is that the case?
Right. That is exactly the case. And so the House has passed their version of the Farm Bill, and then what we haven't done is passed our version of the nutrition program, the food stamps program. We're going to take that up as soon as we get back. It's unknown right now whether it'll either pass or not, because the agreement with the Republican leadership is for a $40 billion cut, really the policies that would lead to a $40 billion cut, which amounts to somewhere around 6-7% of the program that has grown by 100% in the last 5 years. Whether that passes or does not pass, we have enough of a bill to send to the conference and to name our conferees. So I believe by that first week that we're back, we'll have conferees, or at least by the second week. That's my hope. That's what I'm pushing for.
Congressman Kevin Cramer would join us every single week to take your calls, questions, and comments. We're up against the clock, so we're out of time for today. Didn't get a chance to talk about everything, including, I understand you have a new Veterans Advisory Committee. Got to meet with them, your first meeting there, and also somebody else wanted us to ask you about all the efforts to rein in the IRS. I know we had one call on that, specifically about the EP and others, but there was a lot of work on that last week. We'll save it all for next Wednesday. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks,
Congressman. Congressman Kevin Cramer. Talk Radio Town Hall every Wednesday. Guess we'll do this all over tomorrow again, huh, Steve?